How long have we been working together?
I think it's safe to say maybe 8, 10 months now.
Okay. So you started working with me 10 months ago,
Yes.
but that's not when you came across me. You came across me a few months earlier.
I came across maybe a good 2 months earlier.
Okay.
Originally, I Titus and I had a training session, and he
Yeah.
obviously knew I was into making money
Yeah.
online. That's what I would really talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I remember after training, he was like, "Yo, bro, I have this friend who just came back from Sweden
Mm-hmm.
from playing football, and he started this new thing called appointment setting."
Yeah.
And he pretty much just walked me through that.
Okay.
Originally, I was kind of gassed. I was like, "Yeah, this is pretty
Okay.
cool. Making money online, just DMing people."
Yeah.
So I obviously gave it some thought.
Yeah.
And then we hopped on a call.
Yeah.
But obviously, it didn't go forward.
Yeah.
Because I was quite skeptical about it, because it almost sounds too good to be true.
Okay.
Like,
So now you've hit your 10K mark doing it.
yeah.
What, like, before you got started, before you got inside the program, the coaching, the placement, everything like that, what made you skeptical? Because obviously now with this context, it is true.
Yeah.
But what made you think it was like too good to be true?
Well, think of it. So you have people working 9 to 5s, waking up at 4, finishing late,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this is hard labor.
Yeah.
And they're making nothing a
Yep.
day. To think that I could work 3 days,
Mm-hmm.
3 days, 4 days a week, maybe 4 hours those days,
Mm-hmm.
and earn $10,000
Mhm.
like a month.
Sure.
It's like, if you would ask anyone, that doesn't really sound like
Okay.
It sounds like a scam.
Okay. So without proper context, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But here's the difference, and I know you know this now. Before you guys watching, you get paid based on how much value you bring.
Yes.
Anyone can go work a trade. Anyone can wake up 4 in the morning. That's why you get paid $40 an hour, because you're not more valuable than that. The difference is if you learn a skill that gets you paid more, you can make 10 grand a month if you make a company 100.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously now that you've learned the skills, you've made that sort of money in a month. Obviously, you've gotten there now and you see what's possible.
Yeah. I feel like, obviously, I didn't know anything about sales coming into it, so
Mhm.
it's not necessarily a hard skill to learn,
Mm.
but to get better and better, like, you're learning. Like, sales is a long sort of
Yeah.
game, so the longer you're in it, the more you're gonna know, and the easier it's gonna get.
Okay.
So for me, obviously, I put in a lot of work to land my role and do well in my role.
Mm-hmm.
But even if, like, you're just starting out, you can take you so far. Like, it's
Okay.
not that hard to actually get a hang of it.
Yeah, because look, appointment setting to be okay is pretty easy.
Yeah.
With people that hit 5, 10K months their first month because they get a really good opportunity and they're okay,
Yeah.
right? But obviously getting really good, whether it's appointment setting or whether it's closing or whether it's sales, obviously that's when it takes time to get really good,
Yeah.
right? But give the people watching, give some context on you, where you're from, footballing background, sporting background, and now the company you're working in as well.
All right. So
How old are
originally,
you?
I am 19
Oh,
years of age. So I've come from Canberra. So I spent most of my childhood down in Canberra, and I have been playing football since 7 years old.
mm-hmm.
Right? And I've taken it pretty seriously. And I went to a sports college. And after I graduated, I got signed to a team in Sydney, so a completely different state to where I was. And that obviously led to me moving away from home and everyone that I knew,
Yep.
and starting a new life here. So, thrown into the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
I had to support myself,
Yep.
and it's crazy because I had to find a part-time job, and I had to pay for rent, I had to pay for car bills, tolls, whatever, petrol, and I was struggling, man. Like, I was making maybe 2K a month doing that, and I was dreading it, and it would make it a lot harder to train and do what I moved
Yeah.
here for. But obviously, I've tried many things in the past. I've tried drop shipping, I've tried trading, I've tried sports betting, whatever. And it didn't take me to where I wanted to go.
Mm.
With drop shipping, probably got to like 2K a month consistently.
After 2 years.
After 2 years of like doing it hard, like so much work on
Yeah.
it. And yeah, so I was kind of in the dumps. Then I tried to get a job as like a tradie, so like a Sparky or something, because that was my plan B. Obviously, this wasn't working, and
Sure.
football. Like I love football, but it is very unlikely. Like it's small percentage of people make a living off of football. So especially in Sydney, amazing football is here.
Yeah.
So I was kind of playing my odds. I'll have football on the side, but I need something else to like give me money so I can live.
Okay.
And yeah, as I said,
Yeah.
one of my best friends came to me, started talking to me about appointment setting, and I thought it was a complete scam originally. Like it sounds way too good to be true, DMing people, sitting on your ass all day,
Yeah.
and getting paid a lot for it.
Yeah.
And then time kind of went by, and I invested in the program.
Yeah.
Landed my first role after 3 weeks, was it?
Something like that.
Great business coach. My first month, I made 6.8K with her. This is after 3 weeks of training.
Yeah.
I probably finished the training 3 days after joining the program, and then obviously just repetitions and mock DMs and whatever, and then landed that role. Went well, loved it, loved the coach, consistently making 6Ks a month. And then I got obviously presented with another role working for Eli Wild, who is a very big sales coach in America. He's making like millions a month. And he trained Tony Robbins, Alex Hormozy, like big guys. And he obviously gave me the opportunity to work for him as an appointment setter. Like I hit my first 10K month with appointment setting. And yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
Sure. So people watching this that aren't where you want to be, you just said before you started it was crazy to hit 10K month appointment setting, and now you've hit that, and now you say it's going okay, right? So how much you're making and how well you're doing is subjective.
Yeah.
If Eli were to go down to 10K a month, he would be pissed off. He would feel broke.
Yeah.
Right. But if you haven't been there, if you haven't hit that milestone, it seems like a lot of money.
Yes.
But really, like 10K a month, like it gets you the life that you want, but it's not like you're a millionaire.
See, 10K months, originally starting off, like when you don't know how to make money online, starting off 10K months, 5K months even, sounds like incredible.
Yeah.
Like that's everyone's first goal for like transitioning to making money online. And once you first hit it, like I remember I hit my first 5K month and, well, 6.8K month. And that's been my goal for the longest time. And it's like, I was straight onto the phone. I called Titus and I was telling him like, yo, bro, I just hit my first 6.8K month and like, it's not what I expected. Like, I just want more. Like,
100%.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like the better you get at something, the more belief you have in yourself to get to that next level, which was 10K.
Yeah. Here's the thing, the goalposts change, right? Like I got into appointment setting to make $5,000 a month while playing football professionally. My first month made 6.2K. I quit football the first month. Yeah. I was shooting for 10, right? So you achieve something and you know what you put into, like the work you put into achieve that goal. So you're not that satisfied. Like if it came like that, you would feel great. Yeah. But to achieve a goal, you need to deserve it. You need to do work. You need to learn skills, which doesn't make it that special, right? But talk to me about money aside, because getting 10K in your pocket a month is great. What has that money allowed you to do compared to when, like, before you were making that type of money?
Well, I think it's safe to say I'm living a very good life. Like I'm obviously renting, but I'm renting in like a really nice place in Sydney, and I quit my job. Yeah. Completely quit Bunnings. I'm working from home, waking up. See, I like to keep a routine, so I wake up at 7, but obviously there's no schedule. Yeah. I wake up at 7. I get to work, then I'll do the things I love to do. So I'll go train, I'll go gym, come back, I'll work. And yeah, man, I mean, I'm quite introverted, so I like that living at home, sort of like doing my own thing, sort of lifestyle. I'm the same. Okay. So, yeah. But
say someone that loved to be with mates, loved to chill at the beach, could they do that work? Could they make that sort of money doing it while traveling, doing it like wherever they wanted?
Absolutely. Like, obviously we've had a few people in the program who have done that. But for me, I would go out to lunches with a few friends and literally I'll do some work and then they would come and then pull my laptop down, talk to them, have a good time. Then after they leave, I might stay or might go home. But Obviously, it's remote, so I can do it wherever I want.
Yeah, everyone wants to make money online. Where do you think most people go wrong?
For instance, drop shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants to start drop shipping, and 90% of people fail because they get into it, they start it, they have that whole, oh man, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to start making 10K months, 20K months. I'm going to scale this. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be rich. And then they hit a bump. They're like, this is actually harder than I thought. Like, because I actually I have to put effort into it.
Okay.
This is harder than I thought. And then they would drop that
Mm.
and then move to something else. The same thing would happen. And it just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating.
Mm.
I feel like the difference with appointment setting is, I'll phrase it this way. It is the easiest job to make so much money, but it's not an easy job,
Mm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, because the skill is pretty simple.
Yes.
Right, again, to make 5-10 grand a month doing, you don't have to be a genius. You just need to know a bit of sales and how to send messages in the right way. Obviously, booking people in for a company. Here's the thing: to get where you want to go, you're probably missing some action, but that action just like basically gives you like information,
Yeah.
right? So if information is what you're holding back, you can either pay for it or you can spend months paying with your time instead. So most people, they try option 2 first. They try to do it on their own. And I've had a lot of people that try on their own before they come to me. But it's like a lot of people, they try on their own. It doesn't work and they give up. They
Yeah.
call it a scam. They say it doesn't work.
Yeah.
They blame it on external factors when what they were really missing was like just the right information and like action,
Yeah.
right? Because what I've seen is like literally every single person that comes into the program, that shows up, that does the work, gets placed in a company and does well.
Yeah.
Right. So the only way, whether they've invested in a mentor, in a coach before, it doesn't work, is if they don't have access to the right information or they give up too early.
Yeah. I feel like if people don't get like instant results,
Mhm.
that's when they tend to give up.
Okay.
Like, the fastest way to get a role is to be in Athletic Freedom. And it's good because, like, if you know someone like Leon, he obviously, you've connected with a lot more coaches. Now you've got like a big group of people who know your work since you
Yeah.
were a great appointment setter at the
Yeah.
start. And then obviously you've built Athletic Freedom.
Uh-huh.
And now you've got connections, making it easy for other people to join
Mm.
and get into roles.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here's the thing. No one is going to hire an appointment setter unless they know what they're doing. They're committed. They've invested in learning the skill set, right? If they wanted any shit appointment setter, they would go to the guy sending a terrible outreach message in the DMs,
Yeah.
right? But like if they want professionals, if they want people that have committed to it, that have been properly trained, that understand the workflows, understand what it looks like, they are going to go to a company like Athletic Freedom, like a sales agency that trains appointment setters.
Yeah.
Right. So if you want the information, you can get it off YouTube. You can get 70% of the information off YouTube, or you can get all the information in one place and like the opportunities. But most people aren't even just willing to pay the price. And I don't mean financially, right? I mean like they aren't willing to show up. They aren't willing to take the step past the doubt and the fear. Because it's natural. I've spent probably 100 grand in the last 6 months on coaching.
Yeah.
And every time you get that feeling, you get like they break down what you're going to get. They're going to break down the cost associated. It's always painful to see money that you've worked hard for leave your account.
Yeah.
But it's like the question you should really be asking yourself when you're investing in something is, what if I don't do this?
Exactly.
And like, can this information that I'm paying for, will it make me more money?
Exactly.
Right? Because if you were to invest, where else would you spend your money? Right? If you're spending money like thoughtfully, say for your future to make more money, you can put it in Bitcoin. You can put it in an S&P 500 stocks, which gets you what, 10% a year.
Yeah.
So on $1,000, let's say you got 10 grand to invest. 10 grand over a year, 10% is what?
$1,000.
You get $1,000 in a year.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Where is that going to get you? Right? Where if you invest in learning more money, right? If you're starting out, if you're making less than 10 grand a month, you don't have an investing problem, you have an earning problem. No amount of investment is going to make you more money than just making more money.
Yeah.
So people tell me they want to invest, they got to do crypto, they got to do stocks, they got to buy a property.
Yeah.
It's like
That's an easy investment. Like, because obviously it's long term. You don't have to put too much time or money into it. Like it's gonna grow
Yeah.
long term. But obviously the thing what people get afraid of is putting that however much down on that day and watching it. Just like people don't have faith. People don't have faith in that. They don't want to change.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you don't do something that you've never done, then you won't get something that you've never gotten before. So if you're not going to invest that however much into this program, you're not going to change your life. You're going to stay in the exact same spot.
That's the thing. You don't have to work with me. You don't have to do appointment setting, but you're going to have to do something to get the information that you know you need. You're going to have to invest in something. And there's always going to be a price associated. If something can make you 10 grand a month for the rest of your life, there's going to be like a cost associated to it.
Yeah.
Right. So no matter what it is, you're going to come down to that crossroads of giving away your resources in the short term to live the life that you want in the long term.
Exactly. Suffer now, celebrate later.
But most people, they're not willing to take that step, which is why most people aren't making 10 grand a month online.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, appointment setting aside, sending DMs on Instagram aside, what skills do you think you've learned, say with the 2 companies you've worked for, that have made you more valuable, like in your life, whether it's as a footballer, to the people around you, to business, whatever it is?
Being able to present myself in a different way. I know that sounds confusing, but I feel like, especially with the coach I'm with now, so my goal, obviously, at the end of appointment setting, yes, it's good for now. Like if I consistently make what I'm making right now, I could be making more than what my parents are making, which is quite insane to think as a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
And my goal, obviously, is to run my own thing. I have to have enough funds or however many years I'm going to be in appointment setting. And just lost my train of thought. Shit.
That's fine, dude. Well, I'll touch on that because like most people shouldn't be appointment setting forever.
No.
Right. Most people in the program, they crush it as an appointment setter by 6, 12 months in, they're into closing.
Yeah.
Where obviously that's a natural progression where you go from booking the calls for a company to taking the calls that an appointment setter is booking, more commissions, more money. You learn sales, body language, tonality. You're really diving like deep into sales there. That's step 2. Step 1 is appointment setting.
Yes.
Right. Step 3 is either managing a sales team, managing appointment setters for these companies, or being an entrepreneur, starting your own business.
Yeah.
Right. But like you can't get to step 5 or step 10, entrepreneurship, whatever it is, unless you've learned the skills, you've done the things, you understand like how to sell, how to run a business, what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah. And see, the thing is with appointment setting, they're not just going to let you be. Your coach is going to train you. So my first coach was a business coach and she knew that I want to eventually run my own business. So she would have me on calls and she would show me how to run ads. She would show me how to like interact with clients and how like all the back end stuff is.
Okay.
Right. And moving into this role, as I said, Eli, top salesperson, probably one of the most famous people in America in terms of sales.
Yes.
And he's teaching me. Like he's given me complete access to Dan Martell's program, and he's obviously a legend in the business space. And I'm learning so much on how to now close in the DMs.
Yeah.
So appointment setting, you talk to people and you book them in for a call to talk to your boss. I'm now learning how to close them in the DMs, which means double commission. So it's just a progression, man. Like it helps with everything. Helps with me talking to someone. Yeah. I know how to present myself better. Hand movements, talking, just how to start a conversation, how to keep it going. And also, damn.
No, you're good.
I've had no sleep today.
You're good. We'll leave this in. But to give people context on Eli, he's worth multiple 8 figures. Yeah. He reached out to me, called me, hey, you got an appointment setter? I put you forward because I know you were entrepreneurial. I know you had that business drive. If you guys know Jeremy Miner in the sales space, Eli mentored Jeremy Miner. Jeremy teaches NEPQ. Eli taught Jeremy that framework and Jeremy put his own spin on it. So like you are literally getting paid 10 grand a month to be mentored by one of the top sales guys in the world.
Yeah.
Like people pay him. Hormozi paid him, I think, like $100,000 for a bit of sales coaching.
Yeah.
You're getting paid $10,000 a month plus coaching.
And it's, yeah, the more you deep it, like, I didn't know anything about this guy. And then hopping into this, it also makes my job a lot easier because a lot of people praise him.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to realize how big this guy is.
Yeah.
And to know that it's literally him, myself, a new closer,
Yeah.
and this other guy like runs his account.
Yeah.
So it's a team of 4 making millions a month. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like not many, like 1% of people get that type of chance.
Yeah. I mean, Eli called me randomly. He was giving context on himself. He's just listing who he's worked with.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people he's mentored on sales, on persuasion, on communication. Like you guys would know these names. They're at the very top. And some random 19-year-old from Sydney with 6 months of sales or appointment setting experience started working in his company.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, do you think this is where you would end up? Or where you would have ended up when you got started?
No, definitely not. Knowing where I'm at now compared to what I thought I would be at, I don't know. I never really get time to like just sit and think about where I was and where I am now. And it is unbelievable, man. Like I quit a job that I absolutely hated, and football was my life. But now to know that I have another sense of purpose and something that could take me a lot further than football might have, like I don't know. I'm still wrapping my head around it.
Sometimes I have these moments where I look back where I was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was washing dishes for $15 an hour. 15 Australian dollars an hour in Sweden.
Yeah.
Dude, 10 US. My boss couldn't even speak English.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I always knew I was meant for more. I think as an athlete, you have that.
Yeah.
You're competitive growing up. Most people are lazy. You have this drive. You have this like intrinsic feeling that you're not meant to be average. And I think most people have that. They're just either not willing to admit it so they can convince themselves staying average is fine, or they just don't know what to channel it into, right? But I think it's actually worse having the ability, having the potential and not achieving it than not having the potential at all.
Yeah.
So it's almost worse that you have a drive, you're hardworking, you're smart, and you do nothing about it than if you were to be an idiot and lazy.
Yeah. I feel like with athletes, it's a bit easier for them to commit.
Yeah.
But as you said, like you need a vehicle to get you there. You can want it all you want, but if you don't actually go out of your way to find something that works and actually invest in yourself, it's not going to work out. So, yeah, man, you just have to put in the work. You have to find the right people. You have to network. And once you do find them, don't give up. Yes, it's an easy way to make money, but it's not easy. You're going to run into hurdles.
Yeah. Well, here's what I would say. It becomes easy when you have the right information and you get handed a job.
Yes.
Then it's easy. So this is easy. People say this is easy working with us because we make it easy, right? If you were to try it on your own, learning off YouTube, begging a small company to hire you off Instagram, it wouldn't be easy. Yeah. Right? If you could even stay committed enough to last a month or two on Instagram, then you'd maybe land a role with a small company, and then you'd have to work your way up from there. That's not easy.
Yeah.
Right? But when you invest in getting the right information and the right opportunities, it becomes easy as long as you're committed to making that.
I remember I had a mate who, Tiago, obviously before joining Athletic Freedom, I would tell him about it. Like I was bragging about it, like at trainings and stuff. And I used to be in like his team, and he thought he could do it all on his own. Yeah. Find a role by himself. Obviously that didn't go well. Joined Athletic Freedom. Now living in Dubai.
Sure. So Tiago, he came to me, or he told me he tried for probably like 2-3 months, learning on his own, sending messages to coaches, wasted his time, made zero money. He didn't land a role. First month, he finished the training in about a week, placed with the company, 14 grand, exactly, Australian, in his first month. Yeah. Right. So it's like, if you have the information, you have the opportunities. The only way this doesn't work for someone is if they take that step and then they don't match it with their work. Yeah. Right. But who on earth is going to make an investment, have this belief in themselves, and then not back it up?
Yeah. it's either you go in or you don't go in at all.
Mhm.
So
What's next for you, right? I assume it's making more money, appointment setting, maybe eventually stepping into sales, starting your own business. What's the plan?
what's next for me? I reckon the next thing will be consistent. I want to make consistent 10K months.
Mhm.
I've got my dream first car,
What is it?
and it's a Golf R 2025.
You can aim higher than that.
No, that's like a solid first car. I'm not gonna spend. I'm not
No,
gonna
I
spend
get it.
hundreds
That's
of thousands of dollars on a car.
That's
for-
a beautiful car. Okay, nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Living in Manly, like
Yeah.
that's a life. Working at home, living right by the beach, going surfing, going golfing, having my
Yeah.
dream car.
Yeah.
I feel like that will set me up well. After I consistently make that and get my own place,
Yeah.
I'm going to go into closing.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I go into closing now, like we just got a new sales rep in the business and he's amazing. Like he worked for Tony Robbins and we made, I think 30K, sorry, in a week.
Yeah. Well.
And he's offered to like help me close. Like,
Mhm.
so we've got a 2K offer, 10K, 50K,
Yeah.
and 100K.
Yeah.
2K and 10K, I have closed in the DMs, but it would be a lot easier if I like could call them
Yeah.
and be like, whatever. And that's what he's like.
I hope that's not your script.
But yeah, but
Okay.
that's what he's
I don't think anyone would buy that, bro. Whatever.
Trust me, I'll make it work.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's what he's teaching me now. Like he's
Okay.
teaching me to close on the 2K offers, then
Mhm.
obviously we'll progress to 10K. And yeah, I mean, if I can stay in this industry,
Yeah.
working with Eli, he can take me places.
Yeah.
And no matter what coach you work with, if you stay with them and show them how good you are, they're going to like want you to stick around and they can
100%.
take you places.
100% right. It's like if you become valuable as a sales rep, if you make money, you're making them a lot more money.
Mm.
Right? And I told you this when I first called you about Eli. This guy can take you as far as you want to go.
Yes.
Right? But let's say someone else in a similar situation working in another company, do you think sales is a long-term thing if people want it to be? Do you think it's short-term? What do you think that looks like?
Sales, oh man, you can go. There's so many ways you can play this. Like, obviously, appointment setting, as you said, appointment setting comes first, and then you go into closing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can be a client success manager,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, man. You can start leading sales
Mm.
and running your own program
Mhm.
and teaching people how to do it. Like, it's literally you're a beginner,
Mm.
and a beginner is great. A beginner making 10K a month, like it can lead to making hundreds of
Yeah.
thousands of dollars a month.
Yeah.
There's so many ways you can take appointment setting.
Here's the thing as well. Fundamentally, every single transaction in the world starts with a sale.
Yeah.
Every time money is made or money is traded or exchanged, something is bought, a sale has happened, right? So if you know how to sell, if you understand psychology, if you understand why people buy, whether it's on the pitch as a footballer, as an athlete, it's off the pitch, making money in sales with your friends, selling your girlfriend why you should go to this place instead of the other place. Whatever it is, if you understand sales, like you're just going to be better at everything in life. You're going to get more of what you want more of the time.
Yeah. I feel like when you get good at sales, it changes your whole mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you know you're good at something
Yeah.
and know you're able to talk to people, it takes you places, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's also part of networking.
Mhm.
Like if I do well with Eli, once I still like become a closer or whatever, I could potentially go to America, to Miami,
100%.
and start working closer to him.
100%.
And then I'm networking with people making millions and millions a month.
Right. I see that being 6 to 12 months away, to be honest.
Why not?
Okay. So the dream life, living in a nice area, dream car, living the life, having the freedom to do what you want, football, golf, surfing, whatever it is. Anything else that you haven't like drawn on?
I feel like with me, obviously money's money.
Mhm.
I'm not going to turn down $1 million,
Sure.
but just to have the freedom to do whatever I want, go wherever I want, and not having to listen to anyone and buy anything,
Mm.
that's freedom for me. And appointment setting is giving me that. and obviously there's a lot more to come. But
Yeah.
I couldn't really ask for more. Once I get all of that in the next 6 months,
Yeah.
I'll be able to like actually just take a chill,
Sure.
like realize what I've done, and
Mm.
obviously there's no stopping there.
Hey,
On to the next.
I got some bad news for you. You're gonna hit this goal. You're not gonna chill. You're gonna aim for the Lamborghini. You're gonna aim for the next goal.
Yeah.
So that's like the bad part about success. You hit something, you think you're gonna be happy.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean anything.
yeah, I get what you mean.
Right, but that's why you got to find something deeper than the money. You got to find the freedom. You got to find having an impact, having people to provide for whatever.
Yeah. It's knowing you're not in the same place you were, and obviously your life has changed a lot.
Mhm.
So you just gotta be grateful, man. You just gotta be grateful that what you're doing now will get you to where you want to be, but you just don't give up. And
100%.
Yeah.
Cool. Would you 100% genuinely think someone that's on the fence about joining this program or just come across me think that if they are ready to take the step, that this could truly change their life if they were ready to go all in on it?
yes, 100%. Like, I was very skeptical at the beginning. I did not think this would work out the way it did, and obviously now look at me. So yeah, you just gotta take you gotta trust. You gotta trust the person you're talking to. You gotta trust them. I know it's hard to, but you gotta do it. If you want to change, you've got to make that change in your life and invest in yourself.
I agree, but what I'll also touch on that is you got to trust yourself because every business model in the world really works. Dropshipping works,
Yeah,
appointment setting works. So you got to trust yourself that whatever you pick, whatever you commit to, whatever you stick to, like the best business model is the one you stick to,
yeah,
right? So you got to trust yourself that you are the type of person that can be successful, and you just don't stop until you do.
yeah.
Cool, done. Thank you.
Of
Good
course.
to have you on.
Good to chat.